Guys, I'll keep streaming. It's not going to be too much longer, and I think we may just get like one single pickup game here. Um, but I'll tell you what I am going to go do is use the restroom.
I think G Thunder and Phantom have given you suggestions in the
Yeah, I see
comments.
that now. Hey guys, thanks you. That's what I was thinking, but I
Following
wanted to
system
double
will be
check.
used to award points. Win equals 4 points. Win equals 4 points loss. The round win equals 2 points loss. Okay, that doesn't make any sense to me.
It's just a different way of doing. Like I think everyone's used to whatever they use in baseball and football and stuff, and there's just other ways of doing it. Let's see. Is there anything else? Yeah, I'll be right back, guys.
Hey, I posted a question in the admin channel. If you get a chance, take a look at it.
We can double check with cash, guys. All right. Why don't we leave party? And I'll go do a match. Go down to main lobby. Oh, I forgot to get something. I feel like I haven't played in a while. And again, guys, we have a second game that's about to happen at the top of the hour. So,
Vote now.
about 45 minutes. And that'll be with Dayu's team and with Ttully's Tteam.
Who's ready for a fight? Prepare your team. Round begins in 3, 2,
Ooh,
1.
excuse me.
Fight.
So right now you get oh, y'all are talking to me. I'm fairly certain that the point system is right with 5-6. Again, we should get cash check just to verify. Oh, I should probably get out of here.
Lead lost. Teams are tied. Lead lost. Teams are tied. Lead lost. Stopwatch. Teams are tied. Lead lost. Teams are tied. Lead lost.
Yeah, we're not talking about... I'm not talking about points total. I don't know what you guys have points total. I was just talking about for that
Incoming
series.
quad.
Maybe that was the confusion. I wasn't trying to speak for your team's total.
Enemy
I was just talking about for that round. Or for that series, rather. Let's get heavy. I'd like to start winning this.
Stopwatch.
Get this ball stolen. There we go. The heck was that? It's weird. Getting some more hiccups. Missed that. I'm a little lost too, but again, I think we'll double check with Cash and we'll make sure that everything's good. And also, things can be edited, so, you know, if someone thinks that there's a mistake, please do let us know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the scoring is per map. Whoops.
Protection spawned. Enemy has the protection. Roadkill. Excellent. Your team has the protection. Five-minute warning. Incoming one. I will lead the way. 1 spawn. 1 damage.
Like the LG. Alright. Well, good for him. Thought I had that for free, though. That's a way to describe it, moving like Legos. Yeah, everyone's ping seems pretty much fine.
Incoming protection. Protection spawned. Enemy has the protection. Roadkill. Your team has the protection. Multi-breaker. Stopwatch. Enemy has the protection. 10,
Good for him.
Incoming quad. Roadkill. Quad spawn. Your team has the quad. Enemy team wins.
Alright, real quick, I'm gonna prep the socials for the next game. Forgot all about that. Why are you always logging me in at that with that? Just one moment there, guys. Making all sorts of mistakes. Stop that. What is going on? I think that's good. So I like to make sure I do all this beforehand, you know, be productive, proactive, that's the term. Oh, like see right now I could be updating the stream. That. Alright, I think we can get... Oh, I say that. We can get one more in, but gotta take off those bigger game modes. I'd also throw in that. Oh, wait. Yeah, kind of on a bit of a time schedule here. Alright, I'll do one more and then we'll get into the little pre-stuff for all of this. What on earth could be taking so long? It beats me. I add 2 additional servers and this is how y'all do me? Oh, real quick. Today, before I started streaming, Jack Hughes, I think it's Jack Hughes, and Crofty GG followed, so thank you so much for the follow. And again, Brian, 3-month resub. Oh my, how many bits is this? One, and then I think he gave 800 bits. Yeah, right. How's the match a bit? How's the match reported? Thank you again for that. I really do appreciate it, Brian. You're kind of like the producer of the league at this point.
Vote now.
Where are we at? Insomnia. I do Insomnia. I like Insomnia. And again, we'll be right back to Cass in here at the top of the hour. We'll get ready for the game after this. Hopefully have another caster. That would be great. And thanks for tuning in, guys. Oh, man. There's the bracket. You can see that's the playoff brackets. We already have all the games, all the previous games. None from the playoffs, because they just started.
Who's ready for a fight?
Y'all can check out my socials, and then the Discord, right? Y'all can actually come and join us and play some games with us in the Quake Champions Tournament Discord.
Prepare to fight.
And, you know, I mean, not to be that guy or anything, but I am the league treasurer. You know, you can donate to my PayPal if you want to help bring up the prize pool. We're currently at $700 right now, which is a lot. I think we may get a bit more even before tournament ends later this month. So that's the current prize pool. All of it has been kind of donated from the community. It's been really nice. Can also, I'm also doing 70% of subs, bits, and ads are going back to the prize pool as well. So supporting the channel here will also help the prize pool. You don't also have to donate. You don't have to donate at all, but donating is not the only way to help raise the prize pool. Thought I had her too.
Incoming quad.
Should have let that a little better. How come my rail fires so slow it feels?
Enemy has the quad.
Right, I think he's just experiencing the delay when you switch weapon. Still denied it from him. I didn't even want it. Stop that.
Point blank. Enemy has the protection.
Let's right into him. Oh, it's Ed. I didn't notice that at first. Ed's winning. He's a good player, you know, I'm not surprised. He's also just really great at Slash. seconds still.
Quad spawn. Enemy has the quad. Enemy has the quad.
Okay.
Frag left.
Is he even trying to get away? I love missing every row in the game.
Flags left. Crush them. Stopwatch. Stomper. Denied. Protection spawned. Enemy has the protection. Enemy has the protection. Left. Enemy has the protection.
Oh, you've been there, bud.
Two frags left. One frag left. Point blank. Point blank. Stomper. 1 minute warning. Incoming quad.
Man, this is awful.
6th
I thought it was going to
place.
end at any moment. Alright, I'll be right back and then we'll get this started. What is it, like, at the 45? Yeah. It's about time. Go ahead and remove. Stop that. Go back into the casters. Here we go. Okay, I'll be right back, and then we'll start. Yeah. I realized I don't have my mobile stream on. Mobile manager. Stream manager. Ha! That's what it is. Okay. So we still have Dayu, right? It's still Dayu's team. Still Entropy. But now they're going up against Tully's Tteam. Um, could be Tully, Oldie, Drake Black, Ice Clown, Shesix, and I think Ed's on his team too. Only time will tell who's gonna actually play. And again, they could pick any map they want. So let's kind of go over some some stuff again, the usuals. So right now, I think that's this one. It's round 7. In the rounds, they don't mean anything with the maps anymore. At least not in the way that they did in the first part of this series. And we just did, of course, Dayu versus your Waterloo's team. Um, they both ended up winning, but Dayu's team got the 2-0 on the second map, so did get the slight advantage there. Seems like most teams aren't familiar with this 2 maps um, bracket system. This is very common in other esports. I played a lot of Counter Strike and Dota before this, and that was definitely how they did playoffs and runoffs and things like that. So I'm at least familiar with it for some years now. And again, this is a sacrifice tourney tournament, right? So there's a difference between sacrifice that you do in the normal pubs, right, and then sacrifice tournament mode that we're doing. So if you're going to just, go into normal matchmaking, sacrifice is it's 2 minutes to win. You get to change your champions, right? And then one of the other things is that you can essentially always pick up weapons, right? As soon as the weapon's picked up, just a few milliseconds later, it's going to be right there to pick back up. In tourney mode, there's a few differences. So one, it's going to take longer to pick up weapons, right? So in order to get your arsenal, you're actually going to have to spend the better part of a solid minute picking all those up if that's what you're going to go around do and collecting. And you shouldn't just do that. You should be doing other things. But yeah, you very rarely are going to have the full arsenal easily or readily available. You're going to be having a really good life if you have a full arsenal in tourney mode, at least in my opinion. Also, you have to hold the obelisk longer. So in the normal mode, it's 2 minutes in the normal matchmaking mode. In tournament mode, you have to hold it for another 30 seconds. So it's 2.5 minutes that you have to hold the obelisk, the soul in the obelisk, which means you really have to play a lot harder, better defense, right? If you want to get it for that full 2.5 minutes. And then lastly, the big one, you're stuck with your champion, right? So you select your champion, all four champions, before you go into the map. This drastically, I think, changes how the game's played, right? In a normal game, you can just, we're not doing well. Maybe we just change a few champions, and then maybe you can turn it around. But in this, you can't. You have to really decide what you're going to have. Now, a lot of people will have, and this is just a typical breakdown. I don't think it's very, people are very strict about it, but typically you would want two people that are pretty good at defense and two people that are pretty good at speed, momentum, kind of getting the obelisk and getting back to the base. Again, you can have different variations, but I think that's kind of like the common thing, right? You want someone that's really good at defense, and you want someone that's really good at getting across the map. And since this tournament mode, I mean, since this tournament, the league, we've been seeing a lot of people play that way, right? Like people know their part, people know what they're doing. When my team was still in, I knew I was going to be trying and getting that soul at the very start whenever it spawned. I knew that I needed to be getting to the base. I knew that I was using myself to try and take a lot of damage so that other teams could get kills and do things, right? If they're focusing on me, it means my teammates can do other stuff. So there's always a strat, there's always things that you can be doing to push forward. Now, another interesting thing with the current playoffs, right, is that in the past, in the first half of this in this league, everything was kind of predetermined, the maps that you were going to pick and play and whatnot, but that's not happening anymore. So the captains will flip a coin, um, and whoever gets the win, right, will get to pick the map that they want. This is a huge deal, and I don't know. I think for sure it means that we're not going to play certain maps. I don't think Citadel is going to be in here at all. I'd be very surprised if we saw Lockbox, and I don't know. I do think maybe we could see Tempest Shrine. I'd say we have a better chance of seeing Tempest Shrine than Tower of Koth. Oh yeah, and I think we don't see what is it, Church. So if I had to take a guess, the maps that we're going to see a lot of: Burial Chamber, Blood Covenant, Ruins, and Tempest Shrine. I take that back because we did just do Tower of Koth. I still don't think we're going to see Church, Lockbox, or Citadel. I'm very surprised we already saw Tower of Koth, to be honest. If I was a guessing man, I'd really want Burial Chamber or Ruins. In fact, I think we have a good chance of seeing Burial Chamber this time around during this series. We'll just have to see. Again, if you want to see all this, just real quick, this is churchofquake.com. I'm a writer and admin over there. So we have a little wiki, right? You can see all of this stuff. I mean, we pretty much have a wiki page for practically everything in Quake Champions and even in the universe, right? So stuff that's not even in the games in here. But currently I'm just looking at the maps and also the modes. But you can also check out the champions, the lore, the items, I mean, really everything. So again, I think we have a really good chance of seeing Burial Chamber. And another reason why I'm here at the Church of Quake is because all of these are named. All of these rooms are named. Every area has a name, and we didn't really know that going into it. We have our own names for everything. Okay, in any case, so the soul spawns underneath the backside of this bridge. And no, I guess it's technically the middle of the bridge. So usually when people get this, they're going to go up through Tribolt. In fact, can we see Tribolt from any of these? No, we can't. Tribolt's right in front of Heavy here. They're going to go through Shantek's Demise. And then typically people want to go to Throne Room. Throne Room is usually considered the better of the obelisks on Burial Chamber. And the reason being is it's essentially a fortress, right? Throne Room. It's a room. It has walls. People can really only come in from two separate sides. You can't rocket jump in. That's a huge thing. People are forced to come in through the bottom. Um, and another thing is it's two floors, so you can like throw your power ups, or you can throw. I mean, your power ups. You can throw your Galena totems or your turrets upstairs, and it's a lot harder for people to destroy them to get them out. So I think it provides a lot of room for defense. You can also have a lot of room for what do you call it? Just survivability. I think that's probably the best term for it. It's really easy to survive. And you're also not that far away from Power Up. I think the other map is slightly further away from Power Up, in my opinion, but maybe that's just me. In any case, there is a second side to this. So over by Mega, that's called the Perilous Outcropping. We just call that Mega. But the other side is Lava Falls. And I actually don't think it's a bad side. It's not much as a cathedral as the other side, but it is kind of enclosed. You can still kind of rocket jump in. There's still a lot of entryways. While I would say it's kind of all front entryways, they're kind of one's mid, one's kind of off to one side, and one's kind of off to the other side. So it still provides a lot of openings. Um, but it's pretty easy to defend as well. I think there's someone in here now. Who is that? Oh, hey, what's up, Mars? You gonna join us again?
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do another one. Hope I didn't talk too much last time.
No, you were fine. I think you did really well.
Oh, actually, really? Thank you.
Yeah.
Try not to talk. Try not to talk over you or anyone else. It's kind of hard.
Nah, it's fine. So it takes a bit of a learning curve, you know.
Hmm.
So, yeah, I'm just kind of talking about the stuff right now. I've been talking about, the sacrifice tournament mode. I think it's really interesting that captains get to pick the map. If you were a captain, like, what's one of your best maps? What's a map you think's like easy to defend?
I think the best sack map, when you consider geometry, ease of defense, and offense, size, is a barrel chamber. I think that's like the perfect map. Um, right after it, closely, but not as good as Blood Cove.
Okay, I was actually just talking about burial chamber on stream.
I think barrel chamber is just it's maybe the only drawback to barrel chamber is how open it is, but I think that its openness allows for a lot of exciting gameplay. You know, it's and the choke points are right at the obelisks, so you got a whole lot of free area that you have to you know patrol and be aware of because you know you can get the area is large enough to where you can gather a storm and people have to pay attention to that.
Of course.
My least favorite is Koth. Just like everyone else, I just can't stand that map. I'll play it, but
Now, I mean, would you say least favorite, like the least favorite of the ones we play, or because like I would say Citadel's probably the least favorite.
I just I don't put Citadel. I don't consider it a SAC map because it's never played.
You don't even think about it.
Yeah, it's not even in the SAC universe. I
Uh,
mean, it exists, but it's not. Yeah, Citadel's like the Flash Gordon of comic books. Everyone talks about it, but no one ever plays it.
well, that said, I mean, we were talking to Dayu, and it feels like Dayu said he's not looking for one-sided maps. He's looking for maps that maybe have a bit more of a 50-50 chance. So, do you
More
think we'll see?
symmetry.
Yeah. Do you think we'll see ruins again, or do you think we'll see like burial chamber?
For this set, I suspect they'll probably agree upon. Um, I think we'll probably see ruins again and one of burial or blood. I do like a little bit of symmetry. I mean, if the two sides are too different, then they feel disjointed and they don't flow right. But too much symmetry, you make lines of access just too easy. Then someone who has a lot of speed can just rule the map.
So, what maps do you consider with symmetry? I mean, do you consider Burial Chamber a map that's kind of has some symmetry because it's opposite almost?
It doesn't really have any symmetry. If we use Citadel as an example of what symmetry looks like, then none of the maps really have symmetry. But some feel more disjointed than others. And if we're talking in terms of disjointedness, then Blood Cove would be the last disjointed map, followed by, well, actually, Ruins would be the last disjointed, followed by Blood, then Tempests, and then maybe Church. So, do you understand what I mean by differentiating between symmetry and disjointedness, or
Yes, yes.
okay? Symmetry being a mirror image, while disjointed is similar but different. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, I mean, I do agree from competitive play, I think having more symmetry could be helpful, but from an artistic perspective, I mean, that has to be boring, if you're just
Oh
like making
yeah.
like a mirror. So I don't know. I think there's two ways of looking at it. I do like the maps we have though. Like I like the I don't know, like just like the art direction of Quake Champions. I feel like everything has a very uniqueness to it, all the maps and whatnot.
Yeah, I agree. They're following. I don't know much about Quake lore, but they're following the what are the runes. So they all of the maps seem to fall into like four distinct themes and build characteristic. I think the one map that will probably be a great symmetry map that'll never be a symmetry map for CTF or SAC is Molten Falls. Molten Falls to me seems to have the best potential of the remaining maps to be probably one of the most played maps. Because
Oh, yeah, I
if you pay,
see.
like for instance, if you look off the map at rail towards the cliffs
Yeah,
in a background, you
he's
could build a
talking about
bridge
this
right
map,
there
by the
to
way.
another side, and there's your choke point. Get past that, man. I think that'd just be awesome.
And so where would you
But
build the other base? Kind of over by Mega?
I would build it opposite side of where rail is.
Okay, I see, I see.
Or you could mirror the other side where quad spawns and mirror the where basically you got two areas facing each other, buttressed. So you mirror the quad area, just flip it, 180 degrees, and there you are.
Hmm. You know, I agree. I mean, out of all the, I feel like this map is played so much, and it would probably benefit if it had sacrifice and CTF. I think it'd be fun. I agree.
Yeah, I even asked Sinker if he'd ever consider making Molten Falls a SAC CTF map, and his one answer was nope.
Aw.
So that's done.
Well, hope brings the eternal, Mars.
Hope does spring eternal. So maybe you know keep on wishing. Well, it looks like so we got Entropy's ready to go. Look like we're trying to get
Guys, I'm sorry, I
uh,
forgot to give you all points.
looks like the team is trying to get sorted. So what the team has is a major speed advantage, and that's with Ed. Ed's for Ed
Here,
is
guys,
just a
I
speed
just
demon.
started the prediction for y'all. Sorry about
He's
that.
gonna he he instantly upgrades any team to a contender just through speed alone. His existence, whether despite his production, makes a team better. So it's going to be interesting to see how Entropy decides to handle to team with Ed running point, and with all that speed that Ed brings. He's got a really high possibility of stirring the pot, for lack of a better term. That makes any sense?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. It looks like they're trying to decide on maps right now.
Hold on. Oh, here we go. Oh, jeez, man. I was like, man, why haven't they started the lobby? Yeah, looking at Tteam, I mean, they have a really solid team, in my opinion. They got Ed, who's just super quick. I would be so scared of the Galena. It's really overpowered, I think, in the sacrifice game mode. And also the Sorlag as well. They have, I mean, essentially everyone on their team could be a sufficient runner. Maybe not the Galena.
I think what you'll see. I don't believe Ttully will stay Galena. I think Dre Black will switch to Galena.
Oh, you
Dre
think there'll
Black
be a
is
little switch? Okay.
Yeah, because I think Dre Black's an excellent Galena. He's really good with the totems, and he can be both offensive and he can give you offensive production and still do still be able to be good with totem placement. And Tempest Shrine's an excellent map for Galena. So I'd be surprised if Dre Black doesn't switch to Galena. However, Entropy does have their Galena. So, if the team doesn't switch, if Dre Black doesn't switch to Galena, then I think they're at a disadvantage already.
No, I feel you. We could definitely see some switches. Looks like maps about to be created actually, and we are going into Tempest Shrine. It looks like. I think you're right. I think we're going to see some huge Galena plays. I do think that Drake is the slightly better Galena player.
Yes, and he went. So it looks like he gave up health for size. So
Yeah.
now you got the two fatty dynamic playing now. So Entropy has one heavy, and Tteam has two heavies. So now you got to contend with that and speed.
I mean, as much as I like the Skullbearer pick, I almost feel like a Galena's mandatory on this map.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Alright, guys, here we go. Looks like we're going into map 1. Oh, I need to turn off my little camera. Bada bing, bada boom. Just for y'all. Oh, here we go. We got Drake Black on Galena. Ed on Slash. Oldie on Sorlag. Ttully on a Doomslayer. Okay, I did see a scale on the other team. I was thinking, for a long time I thought, man, the champion pick phase takes so long, I wish they would shorten it. But as someone trying to cast for it, I feel like it should be longer.
Yeah, I can see your point. It's
I don't think anyone else would agree with that, though.
well, for a caster, you gotta get yourself situated, and if you're pretty involved in team selection, then
sometimes I do wish it was more integrated. I wish there was, some pick banning phases in the game.
I think that should be an option too. It should be built into the game.
I think we could probably set something like that up for next season, like where we just do it on the side on our own, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Alright, looks like the match has started, and the congregation around the Solus
it is already
begun.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1.
Alright, here we go.
Fight. Incoming soul.
Anyone else notice how it's always on Dayu?
First blood.
Wow. Dayu gets first blood on
Looks
Ttully.
like the team has got numbers at Soul. That looks like it's about to change.
Well, before Dayu comes in and wipes them.
You have the soul.
Dayu's already up top with the soul.
Yeah.
I don't even think they're expecting this. I think they probably thought he was going to go through one of the lower corridors.
Oh, they expected it, but they couldn't stop it. Dayu caught him looking left when they should have been looking right.
Mm-hmm. And real quick on Dayu's team, Dayu did go with the Death Knight. We have Phantom on the Shrog, Green Thunder on Galena, and Nubius on Skell. What do you think about those champion picks? I think they have in my opinion, a really strong team.
I think they have a great team.
And again, both teams do have the Galena. I think that can be really abused on this map for sure.
Galena can be a huge advantage, but it can. But if you don't know how to use his totems at the right areas, it can be kind of a disadvantage because you're losing the ability if you're, not careful with your totem placement.
I can't tell how long it's been at the shotgun passageway. I think it changed hands 7 times.
Exactly, it's changed a lot, so you can't keep going through that passage.
Nah. It's, you know, if you can make it through, alright, fine, you can get some speedy plays going, but you really have to get through there. It's hard. Alright, Ed's forehead does have. Gonna try and go through Tri-Bolt. He is one-shot. Oh, it's right there. Wow. Peeker's advantage.
Oh, tough route.
Wow. You know, Ed should be at the disadvantage here, but, you know, they're peeking him. He's getting great hits.
Yeah, Phantom's going around founding the totems, so they're losing. If they had an overstack, they lost it.
As someone going against a Galena player, I mean, I think it's so annoying to have to spend time looking for the totems, you know? It's like, it's something you kind of have to do, and you really just don't want to.
Yeah, you know, that's true. If your totems are placed in an area that's not helpful, that's away from the match, then what's the point?
Of course.
No, I mean, if you're hiding them to start your overstack, that's one
Hey,
thing.
Acid, how's it going, man?
If you're not starting an overstack and you're not, you know, not using them strategically, then it's not really helpful to be a Galena.
So lost. Capture B.
Right, we already have a slight advantage from Entropy here, although Ttully does have. And, I don't know, would you play for power-up right here, or would you try and take it to base?
I play for power-up. You only got, you know, 40-point differential.
Well, never mind, it's going to be taken back by Entropy anyway. Fortunately, Dayu got power-up. This is just a story that keeps happening in all of these games. Dayu gets power-up, Dayu gets power-up, and that's just never good.
He just has an uncanny ability.
Uh-oh. Huh. That's weird.
Pick up the power-up.
Ttully was AFK there for a little bit. I wonder if everything's okay. Oh no.
Yeah, with the score 75 to 15, this is pretty much done.
Defend B. So lost.
They get.
So lost.
Oh, they're going up top. If they stop them here,
Oh, what happened?
dude, got caught from behind.
I don't... He dropped it, but I don't know why. Maybe he was trying to use ability, but... I mean, certainly they have to know that there's a slight delay after you drop it. What I mean by that is if you drop the soul guys, you can't just instantly pick it back up. There's like a half-second delay before anyone can pick it back up. So you really keep that in mind.
So lost.
Damn. Ttully with the dipsy doodle. And now they're gonna go around the back ends, up top towards quad. Not dropping down. Now it's Tri-Bolt. Oh, nope, going back up. So they can come in through now. Nice.
And it is in, but Dayu's just right there waiting, unfortunately.
Incoming quad.
And, well, Tteam is certainly at a disadvantage right now. If they can get power up, I mean, they could certainly turn this around.
Yeah, Dayu's in position to grab this quad.
Unfortunately, Green Thunder does have, so I think they'll be able to just continue this, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I don't know...
Yeah, this is probably over.
Yeah.
Ttully's playing like it's over. So, if they held the front door, it should be on to the next match. Next round.
Yeah. It's just one round, you know, it's a best of 3 here, so they certainly... I mean, they have one round they can throw away. I don't like saying it like that, but... It's really all they have.
So lost.
They will drop it over by heavy.
So lost. You have the soul.
Nubius just have. It's gonna go right back in. 99, they have to touch now. Off to round 2. No, I don't think he realized it either. The totems, man.
Incoming soul.
Looks like the Ttully's set up for Soul.
Oh, Nubius stole it with the charge.
Oh, nice. Oh, Dayu's out of position.
He knows, yeah, he knows that they're already there, so he's got to be quick if he gets this in.
Defend B. Defend B. Assistant.
And here we go, Entropy, unfortunately, they already have the good side. I mean,
Yeah.
the team's got to play really hard.
This is one of those instances where you can stay on station for pretty much the rest of the match.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice direct from Nubius there. Oldie will kill him, though. He's already on.
Defend B. You have the soul. Incoming quad. Defend B. Soul taken.
Alright, Power's about to be up. They've really got to get this quad if they want to try and stay in this. Fortunately, Dayu has quad. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
guess who
turned,
has
it's turned.
Quad. Soul lost.
Drake has quad and got the soul in. Okay, they can definitely do something with this. He's killed Dayu, that's half the battle. And I think they're gonna wait. They're gonna hold off to push in for a little bit. Three over by Mega. And it looks like they're all about to be on.
Soul taken.
Yep. Dayu took some damage from Ttully, but Soul's already gone.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like they're going outside Banana.
He's gonna try and go back
Ttully's
inside.
team's
it
not
looks
even
like,
ready
though.
for it. He's so focused on Dayu.
Assistant. Capture B. Soul taken.
Everyone's dead.
Alright. So, looks like they're all coming in station. Action's coming in from the stairs and from upper. So, a little bit of low right here, and here comes Ed. So, 2 on.
One's in the back here. Oldie will get the kill. He could jump on now. No, he'll die. Ed's on. She's pulled.
Just like that, Ed's gone.
Alright, Proc is about to be up. Both teams can play for this. Oh no. 11 health.
Dude, it's just, his knack for getting the power-ups is just phenomenal.
I don't know how he does it.
I
You
don't
know?
know either.
Just so many kills from Dayu. And he's just jumping here looking for cheeky kills with the rail.
Yeah. When you're in control of the match, you can do that shit.
That's a good point. They are trying to push all together, but they're just getting picked off one by one.
They are. They're not taking out the Tteam either, so...
Yeah.
I think they're so focused on the Obelisk that...
Obelisk sacrificed.
Yeah.
Okay. It's just one game. I mean, they could still turn this around for the next one and hopefully get an even tie, but we'll just have to see how it goes. Well, what do you think that Dayu's team just did right? Do you think it was the champion selection or just Dayu getting the power-ups every time they're up?
I think Dayu getting the power-ups and being on the right side. You can't let one person, not especially someone like Dayu, control the power-ups. That's a recipe for a loss. And you know, with this map particularly, one side is stronger than the other. So with those factors in play, yeah, it was an easy win. Curious what the next map's gonna be. Looks like they won't
They're picking Covenant. Alright guys, I have a new prediction. Y'all can go ahead and
Blood
vote.
Pool? Maybe what they mean is Blood Cove. Yeah.
Ha! You know, the one with the blood in it. Alright, here we go. Last match of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Blood Covenant's picked. What do you think are some of the advantages or disadvantages to Blood Covenant? Do you think it's just kind of a pretty even map?
It's. I think the sides are pretty even. I think the mega side from a shooter perspective is probably easier to defend. Blood Cove to me is also a shooter's map, so there's a lot of places. I don't think there's a materially more advantage to having either side. Materially speaking.
Hmm.
So
So you don't think one side's better than the other?
not enough to. I don't think it's such that it would tip the balance of a game.
Interesting. Okay.
Just for me, the way I play, I like defending the mega side more, because there's only 3 ways in, right? So you got ladies, you got the mega route, and then you have the LG route.
Yeah.
Ladies and mega, I
Morning,
can see them coming
sunshine.
a long way, so I can set up my defense for that.
Prepare your team.
Okay, real quick, just champion shout out. We have Dayu on Nyx, Green Thunder on Death Knight, Nubius on Aizen, Phantom on Ranger, and looking at Tteam, we have Ttully on Death Knight, Oldie on Doom, Ed on Slash, and Drake on Scale. Any of those champions, you know, any of those call out to you? Anything surprising there? I'm always surprised to see a Ranger, and I think this is the first time we've seen a Nyx in the playoffs. That was a nice pull from Ed. He got it, went to Rocket, and fell right into it. He had a low health, too. He was pretty bronze in there.
I'm surprised Dayu isn't Doom Guy. It's like this map was built for Doom Guy.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I think he plays a lot of Nyx, though, doesn't he?
He does, but generally not on this map, unless I'm playing Doom Guy. And I'm on his team, then he'll play Nyx.
I do think that Entropy has a somewhat weak team, you know? They only have light and medium champions.
Yeah, they do. They do have a weaker team, particularly with you got all the speed on Ttully's team, plus you got size with Dre Black. You know, you have to account for all those things.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and just like that,
Excellent.
he walked out of a Snell 12 with the quad.
Yeah. It's like, on paper, who's this team? Tteam, I would say, should be winning this, but I don't know. I think when you get into the individual player count here and their skill, it's pretty tough with Dayu's team.
Yeah, individually, the team should be winning, and they are, but there's still, this is the beginning of the match, there's still a lot that can go on.
That's a good point.
All it takes is just one change of events. Fortunes can be made and lost, and just a minute's worth of play in this type of mode.
That is true. Okay, it looks like they're all gonna try and come maybe L side. Oh, we do have one up top though.
The problem that Dayu's team has right now defending this side is there's a decided lack of health and ammo. So they keep plugging away. They're eventually gonna have the numbers to pull this.
Yeah, that is true, and it is a strat just to keep pushing in and just try and drain them as much as you can.
Yeah. I mean, Dayu just took 2 of the 3 health bubbles. So.
He's a Nyx, right? Like he's kind of the
Nyx.
light.
He is a light. Dre Black is out of position. He needs to be down on the ground.
No, you don't.
Okay. So Dayu used Invis, so.
Well, I think they have to push now. I don't even think they have time to get the power up, really.
Yeah, they gotta go. Dayu's gonna
It's kind of now or never. Drake Black is charging for it, though. He does have. I would go power up right now.
Whatever they do, they need to be advancing.
Yeah.
Dayu just got power up, plus the mega. Dre Black is again in the wrong place.
Dayu will grab with the proc.
Yep. They had to go
Oh, Drake's
right
trying to
there
get this
stop the lead.
vengeance.
Yep. That was just not smart play by Dre Black.
Yeah.
Should have capped and then turned around and got his heavy.
Well, I think if you're to team right now, you definitely want to be playing these power-ups a bit more. They really just need a bit better map control.
They need Dayu control.
Yeah.
So power up and Dayu control. I know that's easier said than done, but
Oh, Drake does have the charge for it.
yep. So they're gonna go A side.
He's already faking them.
Oh, did the switcheroo go on?
There we go.
Dre Black pulled out the Kansas City Shuffle and went left when they went right.
Okay.
Capture. Defend A.
Drake does have. He's doing really well with these
so-
charge to get.
He did. I mean, he got a good move getting the soul out of the obelisk. He threw it up the shotgun, but I don't think they had the. Yeah, they weren't able to recover. Oh wait, take that back. They were able to advance it.
Yeah, they got it.
Defend B. So lost.
Okay, they really got to get this quad, though. I think if they can get the quad, they could really make some moves here in this map.
Yep, absolutely.
They do have, Ed's got it.
Capture A.
It's a good person to have it on, he's quick.
Soul taken.
Oh,
Okay, he took out Dayu,
that
that's
was
important.
about to go the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
He's got that sense like Dayu's just about to steal that quad.
Ed should be going forward to kind of clear, but he's unfortunately holding a bit back. Quad is out. They do have, it's tied up now.
Oldie's one of the older Quake players, Quake players. He's been playing for a long time. His best character is Doom Guy.
Defend B. So lost. You have
Okay,
the
so
soul.
they advanced. Dayu's got it at Rocket. LG stairs and well, Ed's speed cancel.
Yeah, he just gets killed. Oh, there we go. Drake does have. He's on
Right.
fire, though.
So Ed and Drake have been in good position this round.
They seem a bit more coordinated. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
yeah, they do.
Phantom gets the orb kill.
Yep.
Day is on fire. Gotta get that blood. And she's dead. Going right back up.
Yep. Thunder's
Just
gonna
keeps
try to
falling,
beat them.
going all over the place.
Watch your back.
He missed.
Oh, he lost it when he went berserk.
Incoming
Wow.
protection.
Yeah, there's a slight delay. It's like a half second before you can pick it back up.
Yes, and that half second feels like 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Defense. Revenge. Protection spawned. Enemy has the protection. Defend. Damage dealer.
Oh, he was trying to go for that cheeky little top cap, but he gets caught out. Oh, Drake is doing really well getting these soul.
Yes, Drake's putting in work, but there hasn't been a lot of Dayu control proactively.
That's a good point.
Speaking.
Enemy has the protection.
Oh, nice kill from Phantom. Gets 2 direct hits there with the rocket.
Capture. Defend A.
And it's about to be tied up again. Oh, he tried to get the orb kill. He's just going to throw it up top. Ed does have... Oh, I think he fell.
Ed's
I don't
got
think he
speed
wanted
on
to
his
do
side.
that.
If he can get through the rocket, he's gone. Yeah,
Yeah.
he is. So now they got to set up some defense.
You know, Ed was clearly ahead, but he didn't know what was going to be happening. And that was some really nice pre-fire from him as he was falling from the bridge.
Yeah, exactly. And part of defending on this side is rail control. Rail control is huge in this map, and particularly on the B side where Ttully's team. And you know they don't have any overhead. You know, not everybody's shooting overhead, so no rail control. And not that rail control is necessary, but if you have somebody up there who can take off 90 points of damage on people.
No, I see what you mean.
Dayu's doing it right now, but he's on the wrong team.
Oh no, they were able to check, but now it's right back in. I thought they were going to be able to take it away, but no.
Quad spawn. Enemy has the quad.
Maybe I was going to say reset, but no. I guess you could just give it the Phantom.
So this round you got, the team is Ttully's team is leading the way on power ups.
Mm-hmm.
Got 2 quads, and out of the 3 that have spawned, and it looks like Ttully's hiding right now. Or
Phantom.
Is it Phantom that's hiding? Okay.
Yes, it's Phantom.
I mean, they're gonna find him eventually.
They will. All they're trying to do is let Quad run out. Quad is
Yeah.
out. They should know that by now.
Quad's
can't
out,
start
and
moving.
Phantom's advancing.
Unfortunately, he has a long way to go, and he's picking a poor place. They're all in front of him now. He can get it in, but he's gonna die. Oh, 1 health. Wow. And again, Drake with the cheeky pull. He'll get killed immediately.
Yeah. And you can, you know, bit by bit, you can start feeling the momentum turning in favor of Team Entropy.
Yeah, a little bit. I think to Team, if they can get the next power up though, they could probably do a bit better. And they have to too, right? Like this is it. This is their last
They threw up a
chance.
shotgun. I don't think there was anybody there to get it though.
Yeah, Drake has.
Okay. Nice defense. Oldie's putting in work. Dayu got the mega, and he's got phase with him, so he's gonna pop that here pretty soon.
Here comes proc though.
He's gonna pop it right now. Oh, they need it.
Unfortunately, Dayu has proc. This is bad news.
Yep. And this is the kind of coordination. Oh! Out of nowhere!
Here we go. But
Drake
Drake Black
with
is
the slip of the
sandwiched,
buzzsaw.
unfortunately. Yeah. Oh, you know what? He definitely delayed them. It's a lot harder for them to get in now.
Yep.
It's in, but they have a lot of resistance here. Oh, they've already taken them all out.
Yep. So you should I think what you're gonna see here is it's gonna be a few minutes towards the next power up. Entropy is gonna start coalescing on their station and just play defense. You know, there's 20 points that separate them from a win. So yeah, it's choke point control from here on out.
Entropy is in a really good position right now because all they have to do is just play their base. They may not even have to play for the next power up. Drake does have, he's just trying to throw and get it out of there, but unfortunately he hit the pillar.
Ooh.
Oh, Ed stole.
It snuck out.
Wow.
His team's out of position.
That's okay.
Now they get back in.
That was a huge turnaround. They may be able to take this. They have to push it now. I don't think they have time even.
Oh, that should be.
Ooh. They just have to get a little more cleanup. Oh my gosh. Where are they?
Man. Are they gonna do reset? Nope. Oh, Dayu.
They're gonna put power up too.
Get it, stop
This
it.
is devastating.
Oh, they're trying.
Oh
What the
no.
fuck? Dayu cleaned out the whole team by himself and capped.
This is devastating. I can't believe this.
Wow, this is.
I thought they were gonna get it.
That's match, bro.
Maybe. They have to get in right now if they want to do anything.
Done. That's cooked, son. The
Alright, let's see if Dayu
More
will get
clutch
in
by
here.
Dayu. Oh man, I felt like I fought. I felt like I was in that match.
All right, I've asked for him to come join for an interview. He should be here in just a moment. Wow, that was incredible. Well, I mean, you know, I think that's what happens when you, as a captain, get every single power-up. I mean, was there a power-up that he didn't get?
That's true, and you know, for a moment there, it felt like to Team Ttully's team had the edge in power-up control. Of the 3 that spawned, Ttully's team was able to pick up 2. But yet again, there's a double-headed, you have to have a little bit of Dayu control. And what I found to be problematic for Ttully's defense was that when they got on station, they weren't all there. So sometimes I think like if you cap too quickly, you don't let your time. Sometimes your team doesn't have enough speed to catch up with you. So you cap, but your defense is the defense is already there to take it from you. So I think it's just superior play by Dayu was really the difference in this, because the second match or the second round, like I mentioned, Team Ttully had power up control, had 2 of the 3 that spawned.
Mm-hmm.
But what can you say when you have a player that can single-handedly clean out the whole team and cap and still manage to take out 2 while he's capping? That's perfect play. You just not much you can do about that.
Yeah, that was a pretty good game.
What's
Hey,
going on,
Dayu.
Dayu?
What's up?
Well, I mean, Dayu, that was a pretty decisive victory. I mean, you won both 2-0, 2-0. What are you thinking?
I'm really happy. I think we did a lot better against Ttully's Tteam than we did against Lisp. I think that we were. I don't know. I think I told you guys earlier that playing Lisp and then warming up, it was gonna be easier. It was gonna be smoother. Definitely felt it.
It looked like it. It looked like you had control the whole match. So tell me about those last 15 seconds from the moment that you got the protection, and there's this mad dash. You're low on health. Everyone's, the team's flying around you, pinning people to the wall with your rocket, and you still manage to get to the mega, fend off Ed and Cap. What were you, was there a sense of panic or anxiety kicking in right there, or was it survival, just running towards the light sort of thing for you?
It was it was just instinct. Like when you're in a situation like that, you don't really have time to think. So you just play on instinct, and any type of flaws you're supposed to have worked out by playing the pickup games or with past experience. So yeah, I felt pretty calm. Like whenever I have power up, I'm pretty calm. Like I'm not worried. I'm not thinking about like, oh, what am I gonna do if I die, or what am I gonna do if I lose it?
So no panic, no nothing. You just business as usual.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'd like to go to to Tempest Shrine, the first match, real quick. How did you decide on the champions that you did? I mean, Galena's almost a given, but how about the others?
Well, Death Knight I think is a great choice because you can block off a corridor really easily with his flame. So Death Knight is one of the best I think for Tempest Shrine. And also I chose Tempest Shrine because as you said, as you've talked about before, the meta kind of evolves and it's not always the heavy side that's like totally superior. I feel like you can work with the other side, mega side, if you have the right weapons and if you place your, if you position yourself well, I guess.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, I really
Yep.
like Tempest Shrine. One of my favorites.
Okay, okay. Uh, Mars, were you gonna say something?
Oh, I was just agreeing. I think Mega Side. I like Mega Side because it's a shooter side. Your choke points are pretty absolute. You can see him coming. So you got 2 people down on the ground, 2 upstairs, and you just let them come in. That's one of those maps where I was saying that kind of that plays well into the idea of staying on station when you score. Just let them come in because you know where they're coming. They're only going to come from 3 places. So
Dayo, I do have a question for you. How do you always end up with the power up? Do you have some sort of tip or some sort of rule that you go by to always end up with it?
I wish I did. It's just you basically almost always want to go for it. You never want to just I guess you never want to give them a freebie, even if you don't get it. Contesting it um, makes it a lot easier for your team in the long run. So yes,
Okay.
power up is like so important.
Okay.
But do you have a specific knack though for getting it? You do. You get it a lot. So is it is it about timing, or are you surveying the landscape, and trying to figure out the best way to approach the power up? Do you have like a method, or is it just kind of random dumb luck that you get it every time?
I think I do have these routes that I like to take. I can time it really well, and I take kind of weird routes that most people aren't used to.
Hmm. Interesting. I see your point though. If you're always going for it, you at least always have some opportunity to get it. That's better than none at all.
Yeah, you never want to just let the other team have it for free ever.
Hmm. Hmm.
How
Okay.
much time or did y'all strategize against Ed's speed in this match, or actually in both matches?
Yeah, we strategized a little bit before playing them.
What
Um,
what was your conclusion?
to kill the slash when you spawn, focus on the slash. If you see anybody else, ignore them and go after the slash. Yeah,
Speaking
Ed
of
has a really good slash.
He
speaking of
does.
tactics, do y'all employ tactics based on the team that you're playing, or I know some teams do and some teams don't, but are y'all active in your use of tactics to combat certain players?
To be honest, not really, but I think that we should. Just like for what we did against Ttully's team against Ed his slash. I think that is a better strategy going in than just going in blind and treating every champion, every player as like the same.
Definitely.
Okay. Why don't we move on to map 2, Blood Covenant? Because one thing that Mars and I noticed is that y'all actually had essentially a team of lights and mediums. I mean, on paper, it really felt like the team had quite the advantage, actually. But of course, that's not the case. So what were y'all thinking when you went into picking that team?
Well, with Thunder, he loves to do damage, so Death Knight is a great choice. Um, and my Nyx, the double jump is a real lifesaver, so you can get across to certain places that you normally wouldn't.
Hmm.
As far as the other choices, I'm not sure. I just let my team choose whatever they're comfortable with.
Why did you choose Nyx instead of Doom Guy?
Doomguy is really good on Blood Cuff, but Nyx is a little bit better. Because you can use the Ghost Walk to get to the power up. You can use the Ghost Walk to sneak behind, and it's kind of like you don't lose anything because with the wall jump, it's like Doomguy's double jump.
Yeah, yeah, I
Yeah,
can see your
no, I
point on
feel
that
you.
one.
Which side do you think which side do you think has the most advantage on Blood Covenant?
Here, I think it's like 55-45 in the favor of heavy side, but it's really close. This one's pretty fair. You can't complain about either side really.
Okay.
Could you differentiate either side by playstyle, like shooters versus runners, or shooters versus like scrappers who like to be down in the dirt, you know, dogfighting? Could you differentiate the two sides that way, based off
Um,
team composition, I guess?
yeah, I think so. Just because I think Um, if you're gonna be running the soul, it's better. Heavy is literally closer. So I think, yeah, if you're gonna be a runner, you definitely want that side. I guess that's the difference, I guess.
Well, Dayu, I mean, you've already done 2 of your 6 matches today. Looking at the rest of the rounds, is there a particular team that you're most worried about, or a team that you feel like maybe you need a bit more practice before you head into it?
Do I need a bit more practice? No, there's no team right now that I feel like I need more practice.
Okay.
They're gonna be really tough, but I think that playing pickup games with the pros like Rafa and Saigib, I think that prepares me pretty much for the impossible. So there's definitely teams that are gonna be really tough. Like I said, I think J-Back and Wildman's team are gonna be the toughest.
Okay.
You still have a team that you haven't played yet. Mid-tier, midwits. That's Wildman's team, and Wildman is the SAC champion. How much fear does he strike in the heart of you, in the heart of your team?
His team is pretty scary. Um,
But
Wildman is
not
a really good
him.
player. I think I'm a bit stronger than Wildman as an individual player.
But he's the SAC world champion. That has to count for
Is he?
something.
You know, when he was world champion or whatever, I probably wasn't even playing Sacrifice. I don't know. I'm not worried about it.
Whew. Things
Well,
getting heated here.
well, there you go. You got Dayu, semi-pro. So on a personal level, uh, where do you see yourself going into some of the pro tournaments, QPL, the challengers, anything like that?
Yeah, I want a little bit more time. I've only been playing this game for like 2 years, and before that, I was a console player, so it's
Really?
gonna take some
Wow.
getting used to. It's still not. I would say I'm better on console. At my best, I was better on console still than I am right now in Quake. So I want more time, but yeah, I will do challengers eventually.
What were you playing
Nice.
before this on console?
Um, Lots of games, Call of Duty and Halo though. For FPS, it would be Halo and Call of Duty.
Okay, nice. What are you gonna do with your portions of the winnings?
Well, is it even guaranteed that I'm going to get anything? I don't even know.
What do you mean? If you win, if you win the first place prize, what are you gonna do
Oh,
with the
yeah, if
money?
I win first place, I thought I was
Okay.
like, oh, it's going to
Well,
be
I
guaranteed.
mean, first, second, and third place teams get money, so I mean,
Okay.
there's a good chance that people will make some money, I suppose.
Yeah,
What
I
are
don't
you
even
gonna do
know.
if you win first place? You don't have there's not something you're dreaming for.
Nope, I'm not even thinking about money. I'm just doing it for, for fun and to compete. I don't
All
think
right,
about the money.
that's a good spirit to have.
Yeah.
Mars, do you have any more questions for him?
I do.
All
Uh,
right, go for it.
one last one, Dayu.
Okay.
For all those at home watching, which aim trainer do you use?
Oh, it's on Steam and it's called 3D Aim Trainer.
There you go. Thanks, Dayu.
All
I'll make
right.
sure to download that.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, you guys.
Thank you, Dayu. Have a good one. Mars, you have any closing thoughts? I mean, we had some great games today.
Yeah, they were great. Dayu's Team Entropy, were 2-0 today. Um, I have to say, I don't think there was really, I think Team Lisp was probably a greater challenge, but in my heart of hearts, I didn't really feel like Team Entropy was going to lose tonight or today. There's just the team makeup, you know, they're not the fastest and best, but they're really good working with each other. Team
Hmm.
dynamic is outstanding.
Hmm.
So it's going to be, I'm a fan of all the teams, and it's going to be really, really interesting to see, you know, that there's still some teams that come for Entropy that are really damn strong. Wildman's team is top notch. So is J-Bax. So,
Yeah, I mean, Dayu seems to think it's just going to be some smooth sailing, maybe one or
it's
two
not.
bumps in the road, but yeah, I think it's going to be tough. I want to see how well he plays against MK Kloob's team. You know?
Yeah, you got his teams out there in the ether as well. So, you know, I think, and, my personal opinion, I think Wildman's team is the team to beat. He's got the composition, and Wildman's a tactician, and so he'll have his team ready to play against Dayu and whoever else they play. But
Yeah.
these next few map or challenge matches are gonna be really great watching.
Wildman's already watching the videos, the playbacks, and taking notes. He's already strategizing.
He's a big brain, so he'll have something cooked up.
Right.
But yeah, I think these matches were really great. This was some really excellent match sack play tonight. No blowouts. Teams were reasonably matched. and it's really competitive. What do you think?
I thought it was great. I'm excited to see what the next matches will bring. Dayu's team obviously played really well, but I thought everyone else played well as well. You know, it's so hard to to match them up, but you know, I think in the moment they were great games.
Yeah, they were. They definitely were.
Mm.
Look forward to
Our
the next round.
Yeah. Oh, well, it looks like our sacrifice games have already popped. I'm gonna do a little shutdown on the stream real quick and be right back up. So I'll meet you down
Alright.
there.
Well, Hickory, thanks for having me cast with you. It's been fun. Learned a lot, and hopefully
Yeah.
do it with you again.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we'd love to have you again, man. We'll have you on for sure. We have so many more games to get to as well, you know. He's
Hello.
our... Hey, how's it going?
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good.
Ended up switching before I had a chance to before you had a chance to finish.
Okay, I'm gonna shut down stream real quick and get the 30-second delay off. I'll be right back.